We all already knew it, but Justin Trudeau came out graciously yesterday and admitted to the fact that he doesn't actually know what the economy even is or how it operates. In this really odd interview where I think he's trying to be more like Pierre Poilievre by being more freewheeling and pretending like he's willing to do all access interviews, basically described every single thing that's not the economy as somehow being the economy of Canada. It's really hard to explain without me playing the clip, but here it is. It's confusing, but by the end, you'll understand that Trudeau doesn't understand anything.
When we got elected in 2015, I mean, you remember this, we were talking about fighting climate change and protecting the environment. We were talking about women's equality. We were talking about inclusion and diversity. We were talking about reconciliation. And people sort of looked at me and said, well, when are you going to start talking about the economy? I said, duh. Climate change is the economy. Women in the workforce is economy. You know, inclusion and diversity and bringing in more immigrants, that's the economy. Reconciliation, you want to get lithium mines built? You want to be able to export our hydrogen and build energy solutions in a net zero world? We need to rebuild trust with Indigenous people in order to get these projects built. It's all the economy. And right now, 8 years in, not only are people beginning to see, oh yeah, that sort of comes together, but the world is seeing that.
Okay, let's be very clear. Nobody is beginning to see somehow like the Liberals' agenda starting to work. If anything, what Justin Trudeau just said there is that only now are people coming around to his ideas. And again, there's no evidence anyone's actually coming around. So what he's actually saying is no one has actually seen how the Liberal plan works. And even now, he's just having to lie about people kind of understanding his vision. But none of that stuff is actually the economy. You can say it's important, it's good, but it's not the actual economy. They're like, this tree behind me, this Christmas tree, is not the economy. This painting is not the economy. But any object or just vague concept to Justin Trudeau, if he can draw the thinnest line between that and the economy, that is the economy. And he thinks this is a great get out of jail free card for never actually putting out a coherent plan on how the Liberals are going to grow the economy, create jobs without just buying jobs through subsidies. He can't actually tell you how he's going to deliver any of this stuff. So he's just decided to say, all that random social issue stuff I've been doing and failing on. Like, has he gotten one energy project built on Indigenous land? He's the one who usually attempts to block them. So I don't even know what he's on about there. But he hasn't accomplished anything. So he at least wants to pretend all of his social crusading is somehow economic adjacent or related. It's not. But you might think, because that whole video was clipped as if it was just grabbing out a quote and then reposting it on social media, and it wasn't actually the original interview clip. It might have been a conservative account that was taking a ridiculous statement by Justin Trudeau and trying to embarrass him. This was an actual clip that was made up from the interview that the Liberal Party of Canada posted itself. They thought this was good. They thought this was building up your confidence in Justin Trudeau continuing to be the prime minister. There was another great clip that was also posted. This one was by Ontario Proud, which is, or I think Canada Proud, which is indeed an anti-liberal organization. But Justin Trudeau apparently does not want to resign. And if anything, I actually think that's a good thing. I think Canadians want to see Justin Trudeau out of office, not by his own hand, but by Canadians voting him out. But here's that clip.
You got a lot of fight in you. It's you're not going anywhere, are you?
Everyone talking about maybe it's the walk in the snow this coming leap year, right? It's like, Jesus Christ.
What a pain in the ass that thing turned out to be for you, eh?
But okay, first of all, when my dad was my age,
yeah,
he still had 12 years of prime ministering ahead of him.
Like, the idea that somehow because his dad was into politics more, it's ridiculous that I'm going to leave office. Like, your dad was also not a very good prime minister, but he was at least professional and somewhat charismatic. Justin Trudeau, I've never voted for him, never wanted to vote for him, but you could at least admit he started out as more charismatic at the start of his career as the leader of the Liberal Party, and then he has sort of declined heavily. There's just nothing left for him to do. And I love the fake laugh there. This is the most set up scripted interview you'll ever watch. It's this freewheeling thing where Justin Trudeau is like lounging back and they're drinking IPAs or something like that. But then they're like talking about, and they want to see me take a walk in the snow. I don't know what's going on here. It might be just some spasm that I'm unaware of that both of these gentlemen have, but this is not authentic in any way. It doesn't come off that way. And you can tell it's a bad interview when the conservative media accounts are taking clips out of it and posting it even before the Liberals posted their clip. I saw so many people clipping stuff from this interview because it's an entire video of Justin Trudeau trying to act like he actually could come back and win. The Liberals are starting to create this narrative that, Justin Trudeau's ascendant and Pierre Poilievre might have bewitched Canadians and made them support him temporarily, but Justin Trudeau's coming back because look how confident he is. He knows he's going to win. Justin Trudeau knows he's going to lose. He just doesn't want to lose so badly that he embarrasses himself in 2025. And he also wants to stay in office longer than his father was. So, it's not a great look for him, but I guess he thinks that this is going to sort of re-energize his base, his moment to see, pretend he's still in charge and is inflappable. Even though, if you've actually noticed in the past few months, Justin Trudeau has not been doing a lot of interviews, as has been staying off camera as much as possible, because he realizes, and the Liberal Party realizes, the more Canadians see him, the more they do not like him. And that's a great place for the country to currently be in. Anyways, that should be it for me today. I have my Give, Send, Go account or my fund linked in the description of this video below. I'm being sued by a billionaire. I'm $25,000 deep in a lawsuit defense that I'm waging. I'm easily winning this case. The guy suing me literally has no evidence that myself or TNT did anything wrong, or a guest writer. He's suing over an article that they wrote. But, whatever, we'll fight it out as long as we have to, because, bending to these sorts of people ends up just emboldening them to sue more people for frivolous reasons. So if you want to pitch in $5, $10, $20, $500, I don't know what you want to donate. You don't have to tell me. You don't have to donate very much at all. You don't have to donate even at all, and I'll still like you. But if you want to donate to that, that'd be great. Also, I am running for the Calgary Signal Hill Conservative Party nomination. So if you live in that part of Calgary, go check which riding you live in. But if you live in that part of Calgary, make sure you have a Conservative Party membership. Or if you have a membership, make sure it's not expired. And then vote for me number one whenever the nomination gets called for this riding. So we actually have real conservatives representing Conservative Party ridings, or heavily Conservative Party dominated ridings. It's weird whenever we have strong Conservative ridings, but in the past, we've ended up having very red Tory-ish people representing them. But that should be it for me today, and I hope everyone has a great Christmas season.